Example 2, it says use synthetic division to divide x to the fourth minus 4x squared plus 7x plus 15 by x plus 4. Basically the same difficulty problem the last one was, right? We did our long division, we got an answer. Long division still works on this. If you want to, you can do it that way every single time, as much as you want. Synthetic division uses multiplication and addition to divide. There's no division in it. Okay, but we're going to get the answer, the correct answer to the problem, even though we're not dividing. It's kind of weird, but it works. All right, so here's how synthetic division works. First off, descending order for the dividend, descending order for the divisor. Okay, notice there's no x cubed again. That does matter, and I'll show you how to factor that into your work. All right. What we're going to do with synthetic division, first off, is we're going to create a structure. We're going to put a little backwards L right here on one line. We're going to leave another line blank, and then we're going to draw a line straight across like so. So we want to create this structure right here.
How big is the L?
Big enough to fit a number in it. And then this line big enough to, you know, it'll probably be about a third of the page around, across probably. Maybe not quite that long. Once you start seeing what has to go up there, you can decide how long it has to be. But synthetic division always starts off with this structure. There's two things you have to fill out on this before you start actually performing the task of synthetic division. You have to set this up properly. What goes inside this box is whatever makes this equal to 0. Negative 4. All right. Whatever makes the divisor equal to 0 goes in that box. Let me just give you one quick heads up when synthetic division can be used. Okay, because again, it can't be used 100% of the time. It can only be used when you're dividing a polynomial by x plus or minus something. If you're dividing by x plus 5, it works. X minus 2 works. X plus 17 works. 2x minus 13 doesn't work. Divide by x squared minus 17 doesn't work. It has to be x to the first power plus or minus something. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So, negative 4 plus 4 makes 0, so negative 4 is what goes up in this box. What goes over here are the coefficients of this, including 0 coefficients for missing powers. So, coefficients being the numbers in front of the letters. So, 1x to the fourth, I put a 1 there. Leave some space. 0x cubed, I put a 0 there. Minus 4x squared, I put negative 4 there. Plus 7x, positive 7 goes there. Plus 15, positive 15 goes there. Take the x's out of the problem, but again, every power of x has to be accounted for. If a power is missing, you must put a 0 to represent it. X to the fourth, 0x cubed, negative 4x squared, positive 7x plus 15 is what's being represented by those 5 numbers. All right, that's the setup of synthetic division. That's how you set it up. If you set it up properly, the next thing to do is to perform it properly. Okay, this next thing I'm about to do is what most people mess up with synthetic division. They get everything set up perfectly right, and they do this wrong. First number underneath there is the same as the first number in the polynomial, every time. I know you're like, why would anybody mess that up? I don't know. They do. So, whatever this number is, just bring it down. That's the first part of your answer. Answer's down here. Okay, all we got to do to perform synthetic division is whatever number's down here multiplies by whatever's up here to get the next number over. And then you add those numbers to get the next number down. So we always multiply back up to here, what's in this little backwards L up here, to get the next number over, add to get the next number down. So we perform it, negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Negative 4 and 16 make 12. Negative 4 and 12 is negative 48. 7 and negative 48 is negative 41. Negative 4 and negative 41 is 164. 164 and 15 is 179. Alright? So I just performed the division right there. And what these numbers represent are the coefficients of my answer. And what we have to do to use synthetic division properly to get the correct answer is know what our answer is supposed to look like. Going back to this last problem, if x to the fourth is on top, and we're dividing by x to the first, what's our first power on top?
1 lower.
X cubed, 1 lower than the power we started off with, right? So with that knowledge, these are the coefficients of my answer. That's the remainder right there. 1x cubed minus 4x squared plus 12x minus 41 plus 179 over x plus 4. So x cubed minus 4x squared plus 12x minus 41 plus 179 over x plus 4. That is the quotient of the polynomial division. One more time I'm going to say this so I make sure I've said it and hopefully you all hear it. This only works if divide by x plus or minus a number. If it's x plus a half, you can do it. X plus 0.2, you can do it. X plus 99, you can do it. 5x minus 3, can't do it. Can't put numbers in front of your x. X squared minus 75, can't do it. X squared's no good. It's got to be x. And it's got to be plus or minus a number. Alright? And again, that's all there is to it. Drop the first number down. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. Once you get all your numbers, construct the answer from your coefficients.